From supersized soda to the heavy taxing on tobacco products, clearly the physical health of the nation is a hot topic. We're at the NASDAQ market site with the CEO of Sonu Beverages, Brad Winter. Explain to us how you go from being a successful stock trader to a beverage company.
I've been trading stocks for years. I was always in the hottest sectors, and I wanted to create a perfect beverage that would go on the market and all the traders would love it. That was my original thought. So we created this low-calorie, organic, vitamins, electrolytes, checking all the important boxes that people would care about, whoever would be trading or just interested in a company.
So you went from the transition to adult beverage over into the school segment. Is that because of the legislation that's coming out regarding healthcare?
Well, Bloomberg changed all the guidelines in New York City public schools, so we changed the drink to meet all the nutritional guidelines. Being a small company, we could be nimble and change on a dime, whereas these larger companies didn't have that capability.
So for 2012, you guys turned over a profit, but your projections for 2013, 14, and 15 are rather aggressive. Where's the growth coming from?
The growth is going to come from schools, hospitals, prisons, everywhere with nutritional guidelines. We want to be a leader in that space.
Now, you're a small company. How do you remain competitive with the Pepsis, the Coca-Colas, and so forth?
Being small and nimble, we have different sizes, calorie counts, we're organic, we don't have artificial sweeteners. All these large companies don't have the perfect product to meet all the new guidelines that came about.
And what makes it, how are you doing it better than they are?
They have way too many people in a boardroom to meet the quick changes that needs to be made to meet the guidelines. For example, Bloomberg had this new movie theater guideline where you can't have an extra large beverage, and we fit into that perfectly as well.
So how does it work for Sonu? Do you have your own plant, if you will, or is everything outsourced?
We outsource everything, or not everything, but as much as we can, because we want to keep the cost down, make our cost of goods as low as possible, and we use other places that are already working. For example, there's a co-packer, we have chemists, we have graphic designers, we have an outsourced sales force.
Are all these operations domestic, or are they global?
Everything is domestic. We try to keep everything as close to home as possible, so this way we keep our shipping costs down and our global footprint is as small as possible.
So from a small business perspective, talk to us about some of the growing pains you experience as a small business, and what would you recommend to owners of someone in your category?
I would try to grow slowly. If you try to go too big, too fast, you can stumble. So if you grow slowly and methodically and organically, so to speak, you can be a lot more successful.